What's up everybody, I am that role-playing Ginger, and today we are doing an unboxing for the Magic the Gathering Innistrad Crimson Vow gift bundle, which I actually just got recently in the mail. So we're just going to skip an intro and go right into tearing this open. So right off the get-go we have a really stunning box of Olivia, very like foil kind of textured and everything, very beautiful. Check the back. We have your typical, very candlelit, creepy looking set of cards. These are all going to be set boosters, which I'm really excited about. I'm also very excited about the special dice and the box in particular. I already opened one of these, not this one in particular, the gift one, but I opened the other Crimson Vow bundle and took care of that and did all that off camera. That was the second bundle I ever did, and I was very happy with it. We're just gonna slide this out of here and get the box out of the way and take a look at this little chest. Very gorgeous. Got Magic the Gathering up top. It's the same image on both ends, which it's a great image, but I would like there to be maybe some variants of art, but it is what it is. The red Planeswalker logo on either side. And then we open this bad boy up. I've had an issue lately with these boxes, specifically the ones from Crimson Vow, where this thing, which keeps the box sitting, the lid sitting perfectly on the box at the perfect height, keeps sliding out. So I don't know if I want to super glue those in there or something just to keep them in place. All right, and first things first, we have our beautiful blood red see-through dice. Oh, those got bubbles of the resin and everything in there. Very bloody look. Love it a lot. The first little pack has our special card, which is Sigarda's Summons. I already have one of these from the other bundle. I'm a little surprised that it was the same card for both bundles. It's a little bent, but that's nothing too bad. I don't plan on reselling these things. I love collecting these things, so they're going to be mine anyway. But we'll open this up in the next part of the video. We have our collection of planes that these bundles come with, which is good because I need to build up my stock of planes. We got 2 cards showing how to play the game and just basic information about that. And then of course we have a collector booster, which, good God, look at this packaging. That is gorgeous. That is drop-dead gorgeous right there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of our set boosters, which we're going to start tearing into right now. Up first we have our little pack of lands, so we're going to go ahead and break into this. Should just be, I believe, 5 of each, so nothing too special. I got forest, mountain, forest, island, or swamp, island, plains, and then the same thing on repeat. The images should be specific to the Crimson Vow expansion, so none of them are foil, but we get the foil ones in the next pack. Up next we have the one that had Sigarda's Summons, which of course has Sigarda's Summons, but first we have all of our foil variants of those cards, which again, these got a little bent. It might have been because it's been really hot today and the box stayed outside for maybe an hour before I was able to get home and get it. That could have something to do with it, or it could have something to do with the fact that this expansion is almost 2 years old now, or at least 1 year old at the most, so that could be the case. And I know the foil cards, if not properly cared for, will start to bend. Yeah, Sigarda's Summons. Creatures you control have +1/+1 counters on them with base power and toughness. That have the +1/+1 counters on them have base power and toughness 4/4, have flying, and are angels. So that's a really good card for an angel deck that uses counters. The next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through the set boosters, and then I will save the collector booster for the very end because I'm very excited about that. I do have some cards that I'm looking forward to hopefully getting in some of these boosters, but we shall see. This is my strategy for opening these because I do like to save the booster packs in some cases, especially these pretty ones. I basically cut a little snip on the side and then just slide the scissors through the end without touching any of the cards, and then you just got to get a good grip on the set and kind of squeeze them from the top down, and there you go. First we have this very stunning art card, which I actually really like the art cards. It's one of my favorite things about the set boosters. So we have that. We have an awesome mountain. All the lands for this set have been really great. We have a Hungry Ridge Wolf. As long as you control another wolf or werewolf, Hungry Ridge Wolf gets +1/+0 and has trample. It's a 2/2. We have a Snarling Wolf. We got a Sure Strike, a Wolf Strike. A lot of wolves in this pack. And then we have our Vampire Vengeance. It's an uncommons. We have our Dread Fugue. We have a Honeymoon Hearse, which I actually just recently got and I'm very excited to use. We have what looks to be a double-sided Binding Geast, which is a spirit. I've been looking forward to making a spirit deck, and so having the potential of a double-sided one, very cool. Another common, we have a Belligerent Guest. But now we have a mythic, we have a legendary creature, Slug Horror, named Toxtriel the Corrosive. This is a 7 cost, 2 black, 5 anything mana, 7/7 that is at the beginning of each end step. Put a slime counter on each creature you don't control. Creatures you don't control get -1/-1 for each slime counter on them, and whenever a creature you don't control has a slime counter on it dies, create 1/1 black slug creature token, and then you can pay 1 blue and 1 black, which makes this a dual colored commander if I needed to make something out of it, to sacrifice a slug and draw a card. I don't know if that would be the greatest commander, but we could probably do something with it. Our foil in this pack is a common Wolf Strike. Another Wolf Strike. We got 2 of those in this one pack. And then, of course, we have an uncommon Stitcher's Supplier. Pack number 2 opened up. We have our art card, which is another really, really gorgeous one. This looks like a spirit kind of helping a person, which I think I have the card for that in my other set of cards. We got ourselves an island. Very beautiful. A Retching Throng. An Eastwald Shield Basher with art by Wayne Reynolds, is one of my favorite artists for Magic the Gathering, Wizard of the Coast general. Alchemist Revival, a Diver Scab, a Skull Scab, a double-sided Lambolt Racontial, it turns into a Ravager, very nice. A double-sided Drogskull Infantry, which I have one of these already. This is one of my favorite things that I've seen in this expansion. I don't know if it came in this set or in a previous set, but I love creatures that turn into enchantments for other creatures. We have a awesome showcase art Veldarin Epicure, which I have a foil one of those. We have a showcase art Blood Crazed Socialite, which is really cool. We got ourselves a rare card, Ascendant Pack Leader. And then our foil for the pack is a common Unhallowed Phalanx, which is zombie soldiers. We have another awesome piece of art of spirits all jumping around a clock tower or a farm tower, it looks like. Got ourselves a beautiful plains, a Moldgraph Millipede, Witch's Web, Toxic Scorpion, Massive Might, the Groom's Finery. I now have 2 of those, which is amazing because right behind it we have the Bride's Gown. These are 2 artifacts that go hand in hand. When you have both of them on the field equipped to different creatures, those creatures get extra bonuses. We have a Hook-Handed Mariner, which flips over to become a Rip Hook Raider, which is a hook-handed werewolf, which is really cool. We have an Innocent Traveler, which is a human, very mysterious, that flips into becoming a vampire named Malicious Invader. Love that. We have a rare card, Breathkeeper Seraph. This is a 4 blank, 2 white, mana cost creature angel, 4/4, flying soul bond, which can pair with another creature with unpaired creature. When either enters the battlefield, they remain paired for as long as it controlled. As long as the Breathkeeper Seraph is paired with another creature, each of those creatures has, when this creature dies, you may return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of your next upkeep. We have another rare one coming in. It says Story Spotlight on the bottom, so I don't know exactly what that entails, but we have a by invitation only. I don't know what that means that it says Story Spotlight. That's something I actually kind of want to go. It says it's got the website down there that I might have to check out. And then our foil is an uncommon this time around. We got Wandering Mind, which is a 3 cost, 1 blank, 1 blue, 1 red. Horror that has flying, 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. I was interested because blue and red is an interesting commander combo that I might look into at some point down the line, but this does not have an ability that I think is worth utilizing for commander. Pack number 4. Beautiful art, beautiful art. Love these artwork cards. I hope to get full collections of them. I have a lot of them for Wilds of Eldraine. We have a mountain. We have a Ceremonial Knife, which I actually have a foil of one of these already. We have a Blood Servitor, which is an artifact creature. We have Bleed Dry, Gift of Fangs, Angelic Quartermaster, Griffwing Cavalry, a Lantern Bearer, another double-sided spirit I might get to use for an upcoming spirit deck. Turns into a Lantern's Lift. Very cool, I love the look of it. The Innocent Traveler again, which turns into a Malicious Invader. Different art though, very cool. We have a Belligerent Guest again. We have a rare card, Hopeful Initiate. And then our foil for this one is a Kindly Ancestor, which is another one of those really cool double-sided cards that is a spirit that then turns into an enchantment. I love that, and so having that will be really good for a spirit deck. I'm thinking my spirit deck might be blue-white, which is a combination I've never done. Onward to the next pack. We have an awesome piece of mountain art. We have a foil plains. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I love these things. If I can, I want to get enough of these specific types of plains from this set to where I can make an entire deck with them, because these are just stunning to look at. A Sporeback Wolf, a Spore Crawler, Mulch. Seems like plant life and insects are the theme of this. Moldgraph Millipede, Fell Stinger. We have an uncommon Archghoul of Thraben, an uncommon Restless Bloodseeker that flips to become a Blood-Soaked Reveler. We have yet another Bloodsworn Squire, which I have a lot of these now, that flip over to become Bloodsworn Knights. We have a showcase art, Falconwrath Celebrants. We have our rare card, the Howlpack Piper. This is a werewolf bard. Wild Song Howler. And then our foil is an uncommon, which is Retrieve. We have 3 more of the set boosters, and then it'll be on to the collector's booster. So let's go through and get through this next one. The art, very, very creepy gorgeous. Person burning, kind of creepy. We have a forest, which I think is the first of the forests of these that I got, unless I got one earlier that I just completely forgot about. A Cruel Witness, a Syncopate, Serpentine Ambush, Dreadlight Monstrosity, Wedding Security, this is a really nice one, Edgar's Awakening. We have a Fearful Villager, that when flipped becomes a Fearsome Werewolf. Another Innocent Traveler. A showcase art, Blood Hypnotist, which I really love. A Hopeful Initiate, again. And then our card foil is a common called Sanctify, but that is a very pretty Sanctify. Onward to the next pack. If I can get this thing off. There we go. Oh, we have the hearse. Very nice, the wedding hearse. Followed by a Swamp, an Honored Heirloom, some Bramble Armor, Apprentice Sharpshooter, Dawnheart Disciple, an Undead Butler, very nice, Hero's Downfall, we have another Lantern Bearer, ooh, we have a showcase, I believe it's a showcase art, Blood Petal Celebrant, very nice, another Gluttonous Guest, which I have a few of this particular one, we have a rare Lantern Flare, and then, oh sweet, our foil is actually the Blood Petal Celebrant, so now we have a foil, one of those as well. Open up the last of these set boosters, and then it'll be right on to the collector booster, which I am very giddy about, because I've never opened a collector booster before. We have who I believe is the Groom. Nope, this is Soren, this is the Planeswalker vampire, I believe. Very awesome. Got a Plains. We got a Witch's Web. A Toxic Scorpion. We got Massive Might. Another Honored Heirloom. Ooh, we have a Sanguine Statuette. Very pretty. A Blood Tithe Harvester. A Wolfkin Outcast, which the Wolfkin Outcast becomes a Wedding Crasher. The Weaver of Blossoms, which is the werewolf that I really like from the first pack of this set that I opened. It turns into a Blossom-clad werewolf. Very awesome. We have a Unholy Efficient. Ooh, we have a Mythic. We have a Maniform Hellkite. This is a 2 colorless, 2 red dragon with flying, 4/4, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create an XX red dragon illusion creature token with flying and haste, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. Exile the token at the beginning of your next end step. That's kind of scary. And then our foil for this one is Chill of the Grave. And then we got this actually, I believe uncommon, Selesnio Keyrune. Instead of getting a token, we got this. This is a 3 cost that adds green or white to the mana pool, and it can turn into an artifact creature. That's pretty cool. And now for the one that I am very excited about. We have our Crimson Vow Collector Booster. The art is so good on this that I am going to do everything I can to preserve this package. Looks like it's going to have 15 cards, and I don't know what all comes in a collector booster, so this is going to be my first time finding out. Must be extremely careful not to ruin this packaging. Alright, there we go. Alright. Looks like it might all be foils, which is really cool. We have a Doomed Dissenter, which I already have a foil of, I believe. I have a foil of this already, the Ceremonial Knife, so we're already 0 for 2. We have a Vampire Slayer. Another foil Kindly Ancestor. This is beautiful. We have a Magma Pummeler. And then a Voltaic Visionary, which flips to become a Volt-Charged Berserker. It's a wizard that turns into a berserker. It's just very cool. We have a foil Swamp. We have a rare Storm-Carved Coast, which enters the battlefield tapped unless you have two or more other lands, and it can add a red or blue. This then looks like we're getting out of foils and going into full borderless art. We have a Haunting Imitation, which is very pretty, but from a different set. We have the Voldaren Epicure, which I already got a few of. Same thing with the Unholy Efficient. Ooh, we have a specifically named... Oh, this is from the Dracula set. We have Lucy Westenra. I completely forgot that they did a Dracula set when this came out, I think, and that they had full art of Dracula characters. This is Lucy, the one that gets turned. Spoilers for Dracula. She becomes Lucy, a risen vampire. Oh, that's straight up stunning. I was looking to try and get a hold of all of the Dracula cards because I love the book Dracula so much. We have this really cool Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. We have a foil Skulking Killer. We have a foil Wolf Token, which is really cool. And then our last one is a foil Human Shaman. Well, I wanted to try and get the Groom out of this set, but I did not end up getting it because I got the Bride in the first one. I got Olivia, the Crimson Bride, in the first box I did. I did not get that here, but we got a lot of goodies. I am looking forward to going through and adding all of these to the collection. Very excited. I love this set so much, and I do want to try and complete as much of it as I possibly can. So thank you all for being here. I'm going to go ahead and just put the dice right here too. It's beautiful, beautiful blood red dice. And I will see you guys in the next video. So until then, everybody, peace out.